Hey everyone, Phylaris here with the Lillia Jungle Clear Guide. Lillia has some really significant changes on the PvE. I'll drop a link to the changes in the video description below, but a really rough summary is that her movement speed and her early damage are down in return for healing on her passive and much greater damage later in the game. These are the runes I took in this clear, but take them with a grain of salt since we don't know what runes Lillia will settle on after the changes. The attack speed, adaptive, and ability haste shards are all okay and have similar output for her first clear. Now, I've already seen a lot of complaints about Lillia's early clear feeling extremely slow due to the increased cooldown on her Q at rank 1. The increased cooldown lowers her damage potential and also means that she can no longer maintain her movement speed stacks at level 1. However, reports of Lillia's demise are greatly exaggerated. Yes, her clear did get worse, but she can still full clear into Scuttle on spawn, and her clearing scales up to be just as good as it was before. The main thing that got removed was her insane level 1 Raptor Invade potential, which I think every non-Lillia player is happy about. Overall, I think these changes are actually pretty healthy. Lillia starts up a bit slower, and she isn't quite as zoomy, but she's received a pretty good amount of damage and healing to compensate, turning her into more of an individual threat in fights. Now, overall, her clear is still pretty straightforward. You still just try to hit your Q and W sweet spots, move on from camps when your damage over time will finish them, and double camp where appropriate. It'll take a bit of time to get used to her new move speed, cooldowns, and damage levels, but in the end, you'll find it's not so different from before. I finished this clear at about 310 using both smites and ending with pretty good health. With a leash, you'd save the first smite on red for Scuttle instead. Now, a very generous viewer has decided to sponsor a few giveaways to help the channel out. I do coaching over at nice.gg, and this viewer has bought gift cards for 3 different 90-minute coaching sessions to give away. These can either be redeemed for myself or for Urix, a very good challenger top lane coach. I'll be doing a giveaway for the first one now and deciding on the winner in about a week. All you have to do is subscribe and leave a comment with details about your rank, main champions, and why you'd like to be coached. Thanks for watching, and feel free to subscribe. You can find a link to my Discord server in the video description below, and as always, a big thank you to my Patreon supporters for helping to make this channel possible.